What's up, guys and gals?
Howdy, folks and folkettes.
That's his name, guys and gals.
Yeah, mainly gal.
Y'all hadn't met him yet, but he's cool. All right, today we've got something cool for you. Another international. Wah, right? Are you tired of internationals yet?
No.
There's no such thing. Check this out. Tomater. Tell us a little bit about Tomater, bro. This is Tomater's dad.
This is Mr. Mater.
Mr. Mater.
Yeah. This is a 57 International S160. It's like a 1.5-ton truck. Factory 4-wheel drive. I think, and there's international wizards out there, which I'm not, but I think 55 was the first year of a factory 4-wheel drive, and which is the same body style. The plate on the side, on the firewall, shows that it was a Navy department. It's probably what the truck was bought first for. But then, I don't know if it went up for auction or sale, but Texas A&M University Forest Service, and I believe they made it a fire truck, brush truck. It looks like it's been wheeled a little bit.
So, dude, this thing's definitely sweet, but why did you have to buy it?
Well, a few reasons.
First one being right up here under the front, probably, right?
Yeah, go ahead and show them.
Right down here. Mira.
This here's what we call a pumpkin.
Yep.
And they got them in the front. That means you got 4x.
And Steven really likes pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
So when he saw a pumpkin under the front,
cut that out. Willie's gonna cook it up for me, and then he'll probably put that with the wood biscuits you made me.
yeah,
While
these
back.
are delicious.
Yeah, steel pumpkins.
Yeah, they're a little hard to chew,
But
but you cook them right, and they're real tender.
these trucks are really rare. I don't know the exact number. I want to say it's like there's 600 of them, maybe. It has a straight 6 in it, factory, that's smooth locked up. You can see that the air cleaner is like been so full of water that it's rusted.
That's not ram air?
No, and it's not a weight reduction.
Okay.
That's someone. It didn't come with a hood, which
That's water injection, but the wrong kind.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Long-term water injection.
yeah. It didn't overheat because it had not enough water. That's
No,
for sure.
we suspected it overheated because of the number of times that the radiator was soldered, and then
The crack that's massive.
Yeah, there's a
in it.
crack there, and we're thinking that that's probably why it was parked, because I mean, these things are freaking stout, so the only reason they would have parked it is because it had a motor problem. The hood's gone, probably because the hood had the cool ornament.
Yeah.
Right, they've got like a little
They got like hand
gill.
deals here, and then they have a cool IH, like I think it looks like brass or something. I don't remember exactly, but it's probably not. But
Now, Steven looked for a little while, and I think he found a hood. We found one that was actually this color red patina, but it's in California. Dude wanted $500. It was $1,000 to ship it.
yes, so I couldn't afford that. 'Cause
That's
more than the
insanity.
truck. But I did find a hood like an hour from here, which
It's white,
it's
but
white, but it'll work.
we'll make it work.
One really cool thing that was laying in the floorboard is the line ticket,
Oh, dude,
and
I hadn't seen this.
it basically
264,
Yep.
ED 264.
says all the stuff it came with. And I posted this on a Facebook page that is about strictly about S140s and 160s, which is like the ton and ton-and-a-half truck. And I posted a picture of this, and the old man that knows everything about international said there was 2 crazy things on here that he hadn't seen before. One was where's it at here? Miscellaneous military items, which who knows what that is. This thing come with a rocket launcher.
EFH.
Yeah, it come with a rocket launcher on the back, or like,
I'm pretty sure it did.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
The other thing was,
I mean, prove me wrong.
exactly. This thing has front shocks. Somewhere on here they're called.
Oh yeah, they're like hydraulic.
Yeah,
We were looking at those. Where are they at? Oh, right here.
Right
these.
there. Yeah.
These little valves, or whatever. It's got some type of, I don't know if the camera will focus on it or not, but this rod runs down, to the front axle, like kind of like a sway rod would, and over to this piece. And it's got these on both sides, and some type of either adjuster or fluid or spring tension or something goes in there. But yeah, it's got both. Probably because it was so freaking heavy with water and all this stuff, they probably needed...
the rocket launcher on the back.
Oh, yeah, when the rocket launches...
When they're launching and it's doing this number, they needed to, you know...
Yeah, it keeps you from twerking on accident.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anti-twerk device.
It came with 11-inch clutch, come on, for torque.
Dang, dude.
Straight torque. It also came with a military oil filter, which I don't know what that means. You drive over a landmine and your oil filter don't blow off?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something to do with that. Yeah.
So I got a bulletproof oil filter and an X rocket launcher.
Right on. All right. Well, I mean, you know how bad Kim Jong-un wishes he had this?
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up, bro. Be mud bogging out there in North Korea. No, this thing's freaking sweet, dude. We were looking at all kinds of stuff on here. Like, look at this. You talk about a cool dash for a rat rod, right?
Or a 50s Bel Air.
Oh, snap. Not literally snap, dude. Yeah, but like all this cool stuff, like this brass handle. Yeah. So Steven gave this to me so that I can just have it.
Yeah.
And then all the other cool stuff like this, that's all like perfect rat rod.
There's like this cool sign down here, right? Open, closed.
Oh, that is cool. Looks hand painted.
Yeah. What the plans for this thing are, I've got this tank's all aluminum, which me and Willie could both use an aluminum water tank. Not aluminum, but a water tank. The fact this one's aluminum's cool. So
I've been thirsty for a long time, so that's a good deal.
Yeah, this ought to keep you hydrated. It had U-bolts on here that I've already torched off because I couldn't wait for Willie to get here.
I've been here early. I just had to run back home.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of work done before y'all got here.
Yeah, he's got 8,000 cows he had to handle.
Yeah, bulls to milk, you know.
The typical.
Yeah.
Typical farmer stuff. So these were here. I torched those off. This thing's basically ready to come off. We're going to pull it off, set it to the side, and then attack all the other. This thing's got so much stuff welded from the bed to the frame. I'm literally going to torch the rest of my life underneath there.
So we have a dude that we haven't met yet.
No, we followed him for a long time.
There's a guy on Instagram, Bare Knuckle Binder.
Yeah.
Eric Tessmer is his name, and I've been hearing about this dude for a bunch of years. Steven and I both.
We got a mutual friend.
Yes. A couple of brothers that we went to school with in Bernie. Both actually lived in Austin. They may both actually live currently in Austin.
I think they do.
But we've kind of played guitar for a long time, and we're huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fans. Kind of all that bluesy stuff. And anyway, Eric is a guitar player, Eric Tessmer Band, and we've been hearing about him for a long time. And the dude is a really good guitar player and happens to also be a huge international fan.
He's an international wizard.
And he's got doesn't he have a 160?
So he has basically the same truck that was a California fire truck, but he's got like factory PTO winch. His motor didn't get waterlogged and locked up. It runs and drives. He actually drove it from the mountains of California home to here in Texas.
He's cooler than we are.
He's cooler than we are, for sure.
He's coming by today. So what's going to happen is Steven's going to pull the motor and the trans out of this thing.
Yep.
We're trying to put more modern driveline in this. And I think the general consensus is that the dude with the backup beeper needs to have
They're putting a Dollar General next to us, and we don't like you, Dollar General.
Yeah, boo. Also, quit backing up while I'm filming.
Exactly. Drive forward.
But we're going to pull the motor and the trans out of this thing. We're going to put newer rubber on it. Maybe even replace the rims.
Yep.
It's a big 6 pattern.
With the split rims that everyone's scared to death of doing, but Eric isn't scared.
Yeah, I guess.
He also told me that he would, yeah, dude, I got that, no problem. I'm like, all right, well, you got balls of steel.
Yeah, for real. So Eric's going to learn us on a few things that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And kind of help Steven get this project going in the right direction. Steven's going to let Eric have the parts out of this truck. He was interested in having them. A lot of this stuff's really hard to come by. 50s international stuff, you either know somebody or you get lucky.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of a little bit of both. I think he got lucky to find this truck. we've looked at a lot of older four-wheel drive Internationals, older four-wheel drive Max.
Yeah, we
All the
almost
cool-
pulled the trigger on a Lodestar that was in New Mexico. That was little, 70s model of this, basically four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
ton-and-a-half truck.
They're just badass, man. They're
Yeah.
just they're big trucks that are four-wheel drive, and it makes them freaking cool. You can clear a big tire underneath there. There's nothing that is begged more for a diesel power plant than a big four-wheel drive old truck.
Yeah.
The lines are freaking cool. The trucks have awesome attitude. So anyway, this is the beginning of probably a fairly big project.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to not drag it out for eternity, like every other project that
Yeah.
I have and you have and we have. So we're gonna try to work fast and get it done.
Yeah.
Try. We're
But,
not busy,
Hey,
so
if it never runs and drives, at least you get to see a cool truck. You know what I'm saying? So like, share, and subscribe. Tell
Yeah.
everybody you saw a cool truck one time, and it still doesn't run.
yeah.
No, but we're gonna try to attack it and see if we can't help Eric out. See if we can't help Steven out doing it. Not to mention, well, I guess me too. We own a bunch of Internationals. See old 12er over here?
Yeah, come on. Couple 12ers over there.
Yeah. Right here? Yeah, came out. So we got some cool stuff. All of it needs a little bit of work, but the ones that we're focused on right now are the ones that absolutely do not drive. And so Steven scored. I think you've got a motor for this thing already?
Yep.
Got a what?
And it's a divorce transfer case, so I can put a two-wheel drive transmission in it.
So we're
and-
probably
and
going to
use
do
the
what, like
transfer
a
case that's in it.
P-pump 12 valve and a 4500.
Yeah, just because they're...
It's simple.
Yeah, if I could find a rotary pump 12 valve and a get rag,
Yeah.
I personally would have that one.
Yeah.
But I'll get what I can get, so...
All right, guys. Well, we're waiting for Eric to get here. We're trying to get all of our stuff ready. Probably going to pull the tank off of this thing, get a few things, maybe even the bed pulled off the back of it. We're not going to use the bed. Probably going to bob the frame.
Yeah, it's too long. I want it, 2, 3, 4 feet shorter.
So we're gonna get the bed off and take a good look at it, and certainly stare at it and walk around it and try to get a game plan for what seems to be the right fit for it, and rock and roll. Hey brother, is it time?
It's time to take the bed off.
The time has come. Come back. Come straight back.
Do I look like I haul mobile homes?
Bro.
You got like a single wide that needs hauled? Because I can haul it.
Dude, that thing looks way freaking cooler without that on there.
Yeah.
That bed's almost like, it's almost badass.
Yeah, this was cut off here. This was like screwed up. If this was cut off here and Max didn't drive by,
Yeah.
and this was scooted up, it wouldn't look too
Bro,
bad.
it almost, at first glance, it looks like an old big SA200 on a welding truck.
Yeah. The thing looks way
Bro,
better.
I don't know about this woo-woo light up here.
Yeah?
I just feel like it looks like it's got a clown with a little hat on.
Yeah, it's just OG though, dude. So
I know, dude. OG is in, oh, goodness. That needs to come off. Do what?
this thing's not. I thought this was like a flatbed,
Yeah?
but it doesn't. Look
Oh, it's
like
just
it.
hanging.
See, like, look, there's some strap that broke here, broke there, some pieces here.
Yeah.
But what's weird is,
Oh, okay, I see it now. It's just angle iron that goes out to support the box.
yeah, it's like two sides, basically.
Okay.
And so I cut the angle iron, so I don't really know. I mean, it's got a couple.
Yeah, I see some little...
One here.
Let me get down in here and see what we're looking at.
I've torched through all the angle down there.
Yeah, you have like tiny little pieces that are maybe holding.
Yeah, you need like a sledgehammer whip.
It looks like you...
Oxygen, so the torch.
Oh, that front angle right there is not cut all the way through.
Yeah, I ran out of gas
Dadgummit, ran out of gas.
every time. This hole was done good.
Ran out of gas on the torch, and so Steven's running the Sawzall. Steven, how much do you like using the Sawzall instead of the torch?
The Sawzall is so much smoother.
It is.
Like you don't even jiggle.
The torch vibrates too much.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the big deal.
Can you tell my glasses are fogged up because I can hardly see you?
No, you look great.
Good, good. All right, well, watch how smooth this goes.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's like butter. It's like cutting butter.
cutting butter. Got a 14-inch stroke, and I need to cut 1 inch.
Hey, whoa, dude. I don't even know all your personal business.
Just like cat. Okay, heads or tails?
I call tails. Hey, I was right.
Natty light in there.
Damn drunks.
It looks like a drunk welded this thing on there, dude. That thing,
Dude.
like, it's like they built the bed around the frame, right? Like they're
100%.
just kind of piecing it together, tacking it up as they went.
Probably came off of some other truck, and they just made it work.
Bro, this thing looks pretty freaking tough.
Looks so much better with the bed off.
Dude. Okay, so I didn't do anything. I've been filming. Steven's been working. But we got the bedsides dropped and sitting on the ground. Now we're just looking at what it's going to take to get this here contraption off.
That's the PTO powered water pump assembly.
We're not going to be
Thanks.
pumping any water. So,
No, and it's so integrated. This thing's bolted here. Here's the fuel tank, so I can't torch without a nuclear warhead.
yeah.
It's welded all back here to that plate that's behind that.
So we're going to have to work gentle. We're going to have to cut this.
Yes.
So it's 3 times as much work to save the fuel tank that we don't know if it's any good or not.
Yeah, but we sure want that fuel tank to be good because look how cherry it is.
Yeah,
you
I know,
pull up,
it's-
pump your petrol in there, freaking
Hammer down.
yeah, hidden behind the step.
So let me crawl up in here.
Really,
Logan, let me slide past
It's
you.
got a drain plug in it.
Really?
It doesn't even hang below the step, so you can fully wheel this thing. You're not going to rip it off.
Oh yeah, Logan, you aren't lying. That's fully bolted to the everything.
What about this though?
Right here. This is
Frame.
Yes, exactly. That's all bolted to a contraption that's
Oh,
bolted.
there's the whole box bolts to the frame on the
It
outside.
goes off back there and air hammered the bolts through.
Check it out right here, Willie.
Hey, it looks like, is the PTO shaft still hooked up? Because it's
Yep.
got a...
We're just going to torch these
Torch all
off.
those.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
got some right here.
Yeah, and the
then
same
we'll
thing on the other
knock them
side.
through and take this whole thing off.
And we've got, let's see.
PTO shafts hooked up still.
So we got a little bit of business to pull off underneath there. Check this out. So Eric finally showed up here in his sweet ass. This is a 56, right, Eric?
Yeah.
He's got a 56. It's got all the goodies. He over here talking to us, showing us all kinds of really cool stuff about what we have and some pieces. Somebody's been over here picking on this thing already. Like, it had a tack on the dash originally, and it doesn't anymore. But it looks like this on the inside. Look at this tack, dude. Can it get cooler? How sick is this truck?
This thing rattles around so much.
So we've been following him on Instagram, and he's got a lot of really cool trucks. He said he's going to come back down and help Steven on the front axle and bring another one. If you haven't seen Bare Knuckle Binder on Instagram, you've got to go check it out. He's got some of the coolest old four-wheel drive internationals.
And the rarest.
And the rarest.
And he actually drives them across country.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just yard art like half the stuff you and I own.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were fixing to yank out.
Yank a motor, man.
Yep, a motor and a trans, radiator, all the miscellaneous so that we can make room for a Cummins.
Hopefully Eric's going to be able to use this thing, dude. We pulled the dipstick. It's got a little bit of milkshake in there.
I was going to say, he's got enough stories about getting these old Froze motors to run that I have 100% confidence that it will run.
Yes.
We haven't opened it up yet, so we might want to pull back.
Yeah.
87% confidence.
Yeah.
But,
60% of the time, 40% of the time.
so Steven's got a 12 valve to go in it. Looks a lot like this. It's not this one, but
just like it.
looks identical to it. And because it's got a divorce transfer case in it, and it appears that all the rest of the drivetrain is good, that's what we're going to do. So Steven's going to probably run NV4500.
Yep.
Right? We talked about this a little bit already.
The divorce T case.
Divorce T case. Maybe get a replacement radiator for an International because it fits.
Yes.
Don't know. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna get this old dusty, rusty, crusty out of here, and it's gonna go home with Eric, along with the transmission, and we're gonna make some room for that 12 valve to fit in here. So a lot of the wiring and stuff that's here, we're not gonna try to mess with any of that. We're gonna dike that stuff out of here, clean the majority of everything that's in here out, and probably use a Speedway harness. They're too simple. So anyway. All right, guys, we had a plan this morning to get a trans out and to get the bed off. Couldn't have done it without your help today, Eric.
Hey, man.
Eric Tessmer, awesome dude. You need to go check his channel out, Bare Knuckle Binder, B-A-R-E, Knuckle Binder. He's also got an Instagram, Bare Knuckle Binder, and the
Not
dude,
very original. You know?
dude, I think it's killer.
Yeah.
Awesome dude, does some really cool stuff with internationals, has some really rare trucks. If you think you're an international guy, you need to go check this thing out because it's legit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very, very cool. Luke, you basically got in the way, but appreciate the help. No, we couldn't have done it without all the help as usual. And yeah, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
We're going to pick up a motor. Steven's picking up a motor tonight or tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow night.
And we'll have another video coming up when we get the motor up here. I think we're going to do an NV4500.
Yeah, I need to reseal the motor, pull the head, check it out, make sure everything's good.
We got a few videos to make.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with this truck, and we'll be full driving it before too long.
Eric's going to come back and help us fix the front axle because it's leaking, and
Sweet, dude.
He knows it's going to leak worse when we start driving it. So.
We're getting some help from some people that know,
Yes,
because
absolutely.
there's some oddball weird stuff with internationals as usual. They kind of were their own breed. They had a lot of their own kind of things, and Eric knows a whole lot about this generation of stuff. So super thankful to have him on our team to help do this.
Yep.
Y'all stay tuned. More cool international stuff coming. Until next time. Later.